Hello, everybody in the house. Welcome to another fabulous edition of Superdan's Dealing in a Desert. I am your humble host, Superdan. First of all, we have hit a small, teeny milestone in the channel. We have hit 100 subscribers. Yeah! Listen, I've said it before, I'll say it again. I don't care about numbers. Obviously, I haven't paid for subscribers. I don't solicit subscribers. People just fall to the channel and either click sub or no sub. Well, I guess you don't click no sub. They either click sub or they don't click subscription. That's fine with me. It's not the reason I'm doing this, and I don't ride other people's coattails. I'm totally against that. So, I think as we gain numbers, it's going to go faster and faster and click and go, which is great. I just need to push out more content. On another note, I bought my kid a PlayStation 4. It wasn't for me, of course. It was for my little kid.
Yeah, right.
That's what I keep telling myself. But, I don't know if you know this, but Superdan has a little bit of OCD. Obsessive compulsive disorder, and if I get on that PS4, you got to kind of pry me out with a crowbar. So I apologize for that. It's taken me away from the vids, plus life and everything else. So that's just what happens when you have a wife, a kid, a dog, and 3 cats that take up pretty much all of your time. Anyways, while we're here, we're going to do the end of the review of the top Superdan reviewed cigar of the year. I reviewed 13 cigars. It's been fun. I think I kind of popped my cherry when it comes to reviewing cigars. It was a lot of fun, and I started off with the cigar tasting challenge, which we will go into in a little bit at the end of this video, because that is where my question is going to be for Superdan to ship you a cigar giveaway. So we're gonna have a cigar giveaway today. I know you're excited. Just relax. We'll get through it together. Okay. So quickly, I'm gonna go through the top 10 of the cigar reviews of the 13, and then we'll go on number 1, and then I will give you the question that to answer to win that cigar giveaway. Okay, so let's go to number 10. Number 10 and number 9 were tied, actually. We're going to go through this list of the overall score. Now, Superdan does a 0 to 5-star score on these reviews. We go through the taste of the cigar, the construction of the cigar, the price of the cigar, and then an overall score. And that's how we're going to base this on, is the overall score. So, funny enough, 10 and 9 were actually reviews 10 and 9. The El Titan de Bronze Redemption Maduro, which Superdan likes those Maduros. And the Illusione Cruzada Elitas. These were both from the Privada Cigar Club. I don't know what the availability of these cigars are, but I will tell you that the El Titan de Bronze Redemption Maduro, and yes, I'm looking at some notes, had a medium to full body strength, leather, herbal tea notes, and spicy notes. I remember tasting that tea from that. And all these are reviewed on the videos, by the way, in the past, if you want to check them out. The other one was the Illusione Cruzada Elitas. And that had strong leather, floral components, and just very little flavor transitions. Those were the notes that I put on those cigars. Okay, let's just keep moving around. Number 8 was the Isla del Sol Maduro Gran Corona. So Isla del Sol makes a terrific coffee cigar, but they also make it in a Maduro wrapper. This was a review on the Maduro wrapper. Overall, it got 4 stars. It was an enjoyable smoke for those who like the strong, French roast coffee with cocoa. It's a relatively mild cigar. But you know, Superdan likes a creamy, sugary coffee. Is not the dark roast, charred coffee, and that's kind of like what the Maduro wrapper gave to it, in my opinion, in the taste. But still, it was very delicious. And I just ordered some more. They should be coming soon. Okay, so that was 8 was actually review 8. Number 7 was actually review 13. It was a Tabac Especial Negra Robusto. The Tabac Especials are also a kind of a coffee infused cigar. But once again, this had a this was Negra. This was a darker wrapper. Got 4.1 stars. It was a sweet Maduro dark tobacco taste with black coffee, charred type taste. Very similar, it was a competitor to the Maduro Isla del Sol, but it had a spicy component that was really nice, that I thought went well with the charred, kind of deep roasted coffee flavor. So that was number 7. Number 6 was actually review number 12. It was the Tabac Especial Dolce Robusto. This had more of that sweet, sugary coffee to this one. It got 4.25 stars. It was kind of like a strong, mild to weak medium strength. It was a little bit more stronger than the other coffee infused cigars. It had a sweet, creamy, spicy coffee taste. It was really, really, really nice. Very good tasting cigar. A good gifting cigar. Moving on, number 5 was review number 7. It was the Drew Estates Underground Maduro Robusto. Overall 4.3 stars. It had pleasant spice with hints of vanilla, cookie, toasted coffee bean. It was not an infused cigar. Natural tobaccos. Overall, a good smoke with pleasant aroma. I really enjoyed that cigar. The Underground Drew Estates, I thought was just yummy, yummy, yummy. I have not tried the Liga Privada number 9. I'm sure I would love it, but it's also more than double the price. So you always want to keep that in mind. Price on that cigar was 4 stars. I thought it was a good price for that cigar. You know, at some point, I gather up the money, I will try that Liga Privada number 9 and probably enjoy the hell out of it as, you know, a once in a while treat cigar. Okay, so number 4 was review number 2, the Drew Estates Isla del Sol and Robusto. This got 4.5 stars. It's another coffee infused cigar with Sumatra and Nicaraguan blunt binders and fillers. It's a delicious cigar, especially in the morning with a cup of joe or dessert or any time, and a great gifting cigar because it is a mild cigar. It is, I tell you, it's good. I'll give you a hint. Behind me, all those boxes, see that on top of the dresser? Those are all Drew Estates Isla del Sol Robusto boxes. So you can see how Superdan likes it. Now, interestingly enough, I have had this cigar in Coronas. I've had it in Toros. And there is a different component to it. You know, it's amazing. When you try these cigars and you really like it, or even if you don't like it, try it in different sizes. Sometimes you find out that a size might surprise you. All right, so that was number 4, the Drew Estates Isla del Sol and Robusto. Going on to number 3 was review number 1. The very first review I did was the H. Upmann 1844 Reserve Maduro Robusto. That was an error in my notes. Actually, that was one of the lowest rated cigars I did. So we're going to scratch that. On to number 2. Number 2 was review number 3, the Room 101 Daruma Mutante Lancero. Once again, it was a Privada Cigar Club cigar. I gave it 4.7 stars. It had complex flavors. It had more complexity than perhaps any other cigar that I've had this year. Smooth, delicious smoke. Ramps up in strength as it goes down to pull. It had a molasses, cheese undertone, cocoa, leather, and other tasty components. I remember every puff I was taking, I was tasting something different. That's interesting. And it was, you know, I haven't had very many Lanceros, so it was a very interesting Lancero smoke. I don't know the availability of this cigar, but if you find it, give it a shot. It made the number 2 list of the year. Once again, the Room 101, the Ruma Mutante Lancero. Okay. And now, drum roll, please. The number 1 reviewed cigar this year. And it was interesting enough that this was also a number 1 for another YouTube cigar reviewer, Lee Mack. The Indian Head Rough Rider cigar, sweet cigar and Robusto. Overall, got 4.75 stars. It had tastes of sweet honey, smooth tobacco with a slight coffee molasses aftertaste. It had delicious Cuban seed in it. It had a sweetened tip that was a give or take. I decided that sweetened tip was a minus. So I kind of diluted a little bit. But I've had some where the sweetened tip was complimentary, and I've had some where it tasted like you're licking you put sugar on a back of a stamp and lick it, so it's give or take. But the cigar is such a great price, $3 a cigar, with such quality smoke that you almost can't beat it. So once again, my number 1 is a $3 cigar. The Indian Head Rough Rider Sweet Cigar and Robusto. Try it, see if you like it. And this is coming from a guy who likes Maduros. And this cigar is a Connecticut. So go figure that one. That's saying a lot. It's saying a lot. It's a very surprisingly good cigar. It would be a good gift cigar as well. And I think it was created to be gifted a lot. I think that's one of the reasons why I gave a sweetened tip, is to ease that strength in that cigar with a new cigar smoker, a beginner cigar smoker. But this would be good for beginners, intermediate, or advanced cigar smokers. I think they'd all be pleased with the taste of that. So that is the Superdan's list. That was my number 1 of the year. Was there something else we were supposed to do? Oh yeah, that's right. The cigar giveaway. Okay, so this is how it works. Got to be 21 or over. Okay, you got to live in the continental United States. Okay, and you got to have an address so I could mail it to you. Okay, those are the 3 things. And you don't have to be a subscriber, although I would appreciate it if you were. But here is what you have to do. In the beginning, I did cigar reviews for the Great Cigar Tasting Challenge, brought to you by United Cigar and the Ashholes podcast. Okay, I did all the reviews, but on video. But I did 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. So the first 4, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Each one I did a theme in the beginning. Okay, as a cute little intro, did a theme with each one. It was fun to do. But what I want you to do is, in the comments below, the first one to do this, you put in cigar review 1 and 2 and what the theme was. Cigar review 3 and 4, what the theme was. Cigar review 5 and 6, what the theme was. And cigar review 7 and 8 and what the theme was. You get all that right, be the first one to get it all right, and Superdan will ship you a cigar. All you need to do is get it right, and I'll send you the information via email. Send me your address and you will get a cigar. Okay, but you got to be 21 or over. You got to live in the continental United States. Okay, and I'm gonna put a time limit on this, 1 week. So everybody's got 1 week to do it, and then that's it. All right, the contest is over. So you got 7 days from the posting of this video to do it. So hey, thank you very much for watching. There is a another video coming out, which is the 4th Privada Cigar Club opening. I got that working right now. I'm also working on my next plastic model, which is a 1965 Lincoln Continental. That's going to take a little while, but I'm working on it right now. And, you know, Superdan's just going to keep rolling and try to stay off the PlayStation. All right, guys? Cheers. Happy holiday. Hey, Happy New Year's. Happy holidays. And I'll catch you on the next one. Welcome once more to all those new subscribers out there. And thanks for hanging in, all the long-term subscribers. You never know what you're going to get on Superdan's Dealing with Desert. Cheers. Fair winds and following seas.